Hi, I'm Jim Wilkinson with Wilkinson Tactical, and today we're going to go over field stripping the Wilkinson Tactical CR12 shotgun. So to start with, one of the features on our lower receiver is pins that will pull out, and they also stick out on this side of the lower receiver. So you press on that while you pull, and it helps you to take and pull the pins out. So little side trick there. So we're going to start the field strip operation. Is first safety check, clear the gun. First thing you always do, clear the gun, safety first. Now, to make it easier, we're going to take and just go ahead and separate lower receiver. We're going to pop out our buffer, buffer spring, lower receiver, bolt carrier group, charge handle, upper receiver assembly, next we pull out the firing pin, retaining pin. If you're familiar with the AR-15, AR-10 platform, M16, M4, it's all the same. So we pull out the firing pin, retaining pin, pull out the firing pin, which is a standard Armalite AR-10 firing pin, not a DPMS firing pin. They are different. We use the AR-10 firing pin. Then your pivot pin, bolt assembly, and then on the tail of the bolt you see in this reassembly a little spring. This is the difference between our shotgun and the standard AR platform, is we've added this little spring, and that's covered in our patent that you can read about it there. And that's field stripping the CR12 shotgun. So if you're if you've been doing this with your AR-15, M16, M4, you're going same thing. So let's put it back together now. So we put the spring back on the tail of the bolt, put that into the, now the difference is, I was taught in the Army, when you do that and you slap the face of the bolt to seat the bolt, you really don't want to do that, because if you look here, we've got extractors sticking out on the end of the bolt face. It's not the friendliest thing for your hand, and so that spring ends up pushing the bolt back out. You want to line it up with the extractor on this side. There's a little, I don't know if you can see it on the picture, there's a little divot on the bottom of the bolt that goes down, and then we push the bolt in and line up the pivot pin. And sometimes it's more graceful than others, so bear with me here a second. Okay, there's the pivot pin back in. Cup your bolt carrier, drop your firing pin in, and your firing pin, retaining pin, charge handle, bolt, combat weapon. You don't have to be dainty with it. Put your spring in, buffer spring, buffer, and that is field stripping the CR12 and reassembling. Thank you for watching.